So let's go ahead and close our eyes gently. And this meditation is opening up the body-mind system to receiving the higher level communication. So let's start off by remembering that there is a level of consciousness which is our very own higher intelligence state. That part of us that is always connected to the source and to the field of all possibilities, and is a channel of great love, creativity, and levels of expressions that we have yet to experience. So just allowing the mind to accept that. We have experienced it. We may remember, may not remember, it doesn't matter. But it is comforting to know that there is a part of me that is indeed wise, infinitely loving, and is here to express that love in different ways through what we do, how we feel, what we speak. Taking a deep breath as we allow the crown center, top of the head, to open up. As if there was an antenna to consciously receive the impulses, the information that is already embedded in our DNA, but we have not yet activated. With a deep, deep breath, and with the attention on the top of the head, crown center, allowing those vibrations to come through with the intention I'm open to receiving greater wisdom. And as we do that, let's bring the attention also to the third eye center. And breathe into the third eye area, center of the forehead. The seat of the intuition. Also connected to the greater collective mind. Which holds the collective knowledge and history and understanding of the human race. And there is this part of me that tunes in. And receives information, understanding, wisdom, and knowledge relevant to where I am, where is my vibration at? This too is ever present, an integral part of my being. Always tuning in, both inwards and outwards, receiving and projecting. Like a tall radio tower, connecting to the higher realms of wisdom and translating it into energy and vibrations that our minds can understand. So acknowledging that part and breathing into that third eye area. Into the head where we hold three precious organs that are trained to translate this wisdom, this language, into one that we understand. The pineal gland, the pituitary, and the hypothalamus. The body knows. The body is equipped. And when we take the time to relax this body, giving it space to connect, to communicate, to download, to clarify, that is exactly what happens. Focusing now to our throat center. The throat center that has the gift of giving expression. Expression to the divine will that we have received from the higher levels of consciousness. Our inspiration, our epiphanies, our ahas, and is also gifted not only with sound but with language. This is where the creative process begins at this three-dimensional level. That we speak, that which we give expression to, becomes a reality in our lives. Blessed by divinity, the cosmic will, the seed within which the entire design of that creation is held. The entire lyrics of the song, the waves of the music is held. And taking a deep, deep breath with gratitude that this facility that directly connects with our inner child, with that part of us that is longing to learn and create and offer and receive, is alive and expressing through the throat center. And as you deeply breathe into this area, the neck, upper throat, coming down towards the torso, the thymus, nodes, the collection right here, moving to the sternum, the precious heart chakra is protected right next to our living and breathing heart. This is where heaven meets earth, the gateway to our humanity, to the three-dimensional world where we must walk every day. The place in the entire wide universe we have chosen to express the greater part of me. To bring in those thoughts, ideas, expressions that have yet to meet other minds. Downloads of higher consciousness, greater wisdom. Breathing that thought in, knowing that with every breath we create even more capacity, more knowledge, more wisdom, more willingness to be present in the presence of love. Giving ourselves the latitude to try new things, to be that we wish to be. Completely accepting of all that is. And then bringing those type vibrations like a vortex into the solar plexus, the seat of our mind, worldly consciousness. All the wisdom that we collect as we grow up, that we can connect with the higher wisdom and create that pathway. The mind that we connect to the higher expression and create that pathway. which radiates through our presence, through our words, through our thoughts, connects us to the past and the present and the future. We remember, we learn, we plan, we execute, we connect, we cooperate, we create relationships, and it's all imbued with that higher level of consciousness that gets downloaded moment by moment from the cosmic mind to our individuated process of thinking. What a blessing that is. Receiving understanding, keeping that space open. As we breathe and move even lower along the spinal column to the lower abdominal area, the second chakra, the Swadhisthana, the seat of the inner child, the independent child, the one who has come here to create that channel through which heaven must travel. And she's here, the little boy, the little girl, always, as long as there is breath in this body, always looking, seeking, wanting, wishing, connecting, ever playful, ever ready. And even when we feel the oppression of the world, the worries, the sufferings, the sorrow, the grief, there is a flame always burning, saying, there is something more, there is something else. I am still here. My life force burning bright. And that oxygen that I seek is coming to me from the higher parts of me. These channels are open, and no matter how oppressive the world may sometimes feel, how powerful that push down may be, as long as there is life and breath in this body, that flame is ever ready to flare up and take that next step. Reach out, be inspired, ready for adventure, ready for connections. So acknowledging that that part of me is alive and well. Through thick and thin we've come. And never before stepping into that place of defeat, powerlessness, complete abdication is this source of creativity, where our own divinity connects directly, telling us life is here. It is to serve, to play, to love. And as long as we breathe, that force will never leave us. And then coming down to the Muladhara, to the root center, base of the spine, where the Kundalini resides, where the key, the seed of all these spaces is held. That's where it has all grown from. That is where the never-ending source of our life force energy sits and opens and connects like an ever-growing tree, strong in its roots, physical connections, strongly standing on planet Earth, connecting, loving, receiving, giving. And as we breathe into all these centers, all these information centers, all these computer disks with their own programs, knowing that it is all downloaded and uploaded, and it is here for us, never obsolete, always being updated, upgraded, educated, uplifted. As we breathe in, and give ourselves full space, permission, and entitlement to be who we came to be. And the deep, deep breath from a place of gratitude, gently opening our eyes.